following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match from Marietta, Georgia, NWO. The participants first, representing the Outsiders from Miami, Florida, Scott Hill. Representing the Four Horsemen from parts unknown, Lex Luger. Macho Man Randy Savage and the NWO.
Tag team action here, resulting from a few fights that resulted from last week. We had a triple threat match last week between Four Horsemen, Lex Luger, as well as the other two Four Horsemen who we saw earlier tonight, Brian Pillman and Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. We saw them lose a tag team match earlier against the Flock. As you see, Mr. Scott Hall attacking Scott Steiner in the middle of the ring. We got a suplex here by Scott Steiner. One half of the tag team champions, the other half of the tag team champions also standing in the ring. Buff Bagwell, the special guest referee here tonight for this matchup. Now last week, Scott Steiner, and Buff Bagwell, the NWO, defended their tag team titles against the Flock, who we saw earlier tonight. And they won that match. However, after that match, Saturn and Scott Steiner attacked Buff Bagwell with a couple of chairs You see a huge bulldog by Scott Steiner to Scott Hall. Huge shoulder check. Huge clothesline. And gonna send Scott Hall all the way across the ring for a huge splash in the corner. And now a huge crossbody press. Going for the pin right away. One. Only a 1 count. Was a quick count. Wasn't a quick count. Wasn't too slow a count. But Bagwell playing it even though Scott Steiner hit him with a chair last week. As you see Macho Man Randy Savage get back into the ring. Now, this is where Lex Luger comes involved. Lex Luger was attacked during his match with the other Four Horsemen. He was attacked by Macho Man Randy Savage, and then Buff Bagwell stopped Randy Savage, and Buff Bagwell fought on the outside of the ring continuously, as you see a huge suplex coming in by Lex Luger. Lex Luger now going to whip around Macho Man Randy Savage, sending him down to the mat with that huge shot to the back of the neck. As he get a headlock. Disconnection. Headlock once again. Trying to hurt the arm of Macho Man. Trying to weaken that flying elbow of the legend Macho Man Randy Savage. As you see him send Luger into the corner of the ring. He's going to go up on the top rope here. As he go for the huge elbow. He's going to go for that flying elbow right into the gut of Lex Luger. Scott Hall taken out by Steiner. Luger able to kick out there. Only a 1 count from the flying elbow. Luger's abs was able to deflect that huge elbow by Macho Man Randy Savage. And Macho Man whipped to the outside now for Scott Hall and Lex Luger to do whatever they wish. Scott Hall and Lex Luger have worked before as part of the Wolfpack, and that is what they revived here tonight, as Lex Luger was kicked out of the Four Horsemen for quitting his triple threat match last week after the chaos Buff Bagwell and Macho Man Randy Savage caused. Scott Steiner coming back to the middle of the ring. There are no ill will or previous history between Scott Steiner and Lex Luger inherently, as you see Scott Steiner whip around Lex Luger and a huge kick to the face. But the NWO Wolfpack and NWO Black and White have had a huge rivalry over the years. As you see, huge clothesline. Macho Man gonna go for a big move here. A nice reverse choke, taking the neck back. Scott Steiner able to take out Scott Hall, and Lex Luger taps. He didn't tap last week, but he taps this week, and a huge rub to the face. 1. We hear the glass shatter. That usually means that a victor is called for in a submission victory, but Lex Luger goes up for the torture rack now. Will Macho Man Randy Savage tap? Buff Bagwell running around the ring, making sure to get a good look at what's going on in the middle of the ring. Asking Macho Man if he wants to tap. Macho Man gets out of that maneuver, turns it into a DDT, sends Lex Luger down to the mat. He calls for a big move now. He grabs to the back of Lex Luger. He goes for a Russian leg sweep, sending him down to the mat. What will Macho Man with a huge back sunset flip over the top rope. And now he calls for a big move. Huge move coming in by Macho Man. DDT to a Famouser. As he drags Luger into the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Very fast count by Buff Bagwell. Buff Bagwell's in the rights of NWO once again. As we see a replay here of that double team maneuver by Scott Steiner and Macho Man as Buff Bagwell watches on. That huge finishing maneuver, the Famouser by Macho Man Randy Savage, and the quick count that's going to come in by Buff Bagwell to get himself back into the good graces of the NWO.